Brazilian team. But Brazil have won the kick-off thanks to good work by that very fine player, Juliano Fiore. And here's the man we think generally up here is their best player, Lucas Duque. He's got a brother in the team as well, Moises Duque, and that's him, number 6 right there, though he's the younger of the two, at 25 years of age.
Portugal guilty of holding on at the tackle there. Those Brazilian players on their feet, so they have rights to play the ball.
First thing we've got to tell our audience, Gareth, is how hot it is here today. It's not warm, it's hot.
Yeah, well, the opening shot, we saw the Mojave Desert surrounding us, and it's uncharacteristically hot here in Vegas, and we'll play a factor, I think, all day long, especially in those cup rounds as well.
I think you watched the game yesterday against France when Brazil had a really good first half, didn't they? They looked like they could perhaps probe and do a bit more and put together a whole two halves.
Really good defense in that match to keep minutes, but now on attack.
Lucas Dominguez, very close here. There is the goal line ahead. That's good play by Brazil. They've got it for Martins. It's with Duque, Moises Duque, Martin Schaefer. This is good from Brazil. Nice right to left passing, change of direction. They've gone back to the 22 meters, but they still have possession. This is Lucas Dominguez. The tackler is David Matouche.
Didn't beat the ruck.
Good support from the Brazilian to form the ruck there. Oh, Fiore trying to take him up top.
This is a great period of play for Brazil in maintaining possession. Reward will come if you risk. Heavy defense coming in from Eduardo Esteves. And now, coming out of their red zone, the red team of Portugal, Bernardo Cardoso. And now, Pedro Leal.
Good tackle in there from Martin Schaefer. Attacking the defender, and Portugal knocks on. So Keith, this does have a bit of a feel about it. There's the tackle. Any of those club players out there listening at home that have had to get up on the Sunday morning after maybe a bit of a party the night before, it's a bit of a feel of that. The first Shield semi-final on what's day 3 here, but
are you in the scrum?
Both these teams trying to get it done.
Are you in the scrum?
Andres Romagnoli is Argentinian,
He's about to go.
and he's coaching Brazil now. Got a big job to try to bring his team up, given the fact that they are already,
Off you go, please.
as the host nation, to be included in the Olympic Games next year.
Crouch.
And there is a kind of a concern that their standard might not to be able to prevent a few big scores from the other 11 teams at the games, but they're playing promisingly, and they've got a good coach, and they're running in tries like this one from Moises Duque.
Well, the best news for Brazil may be that the brothers are working together. Lucas Duque made the try, and then had his brother running at full pace. Look at this, from the scrum half position, shows and goes. He thought he's wrapped up because his back's turned, offloads to his brother, who pumps it in. Great try for Brazil.
So, great comeback near the end of the half by Brazil. And to the left is little Pedro Leal. Pedro Neto, sorry, who was at the souvenir shop earlier today, getting presents and gifts for his family back home.
Animated team talk, isn't it? Beautiful. I think he wants to get out there.
We need Portuguese translators, Gareth.
Fundamental receber bem esta bola e pôr pressão no Brasil, ok? Se for caso disso, bola lá para baixo, ok, malta? Vamos já, bora, confiança, alegria. 2, 3, go! Decidi bem, mal. Vamos à luta.
Look at that, out of a beautiful, clear blue sky this morning, looking up at the Finley Toyota Tower here at Sam Boyd Stadium. Our camera's up at the top there with Media Centre, and we've been very well treated indeed here by USA Rugby and Las Vegas. And an exciting climax in store as this tour event comes down to its climax this afternoon. The man who scored the try was in the shop there for Brazil as the second half against Moises Duque. Cardoso finds Guedes, Nuno Guedes. Jose Vareta. Oh, beautiful intercept by Fiore. If they get another try here, Brazil will feel happy, and they have. They've got it.
Oh, a little bit of niggle there as well.
After the try, both were holding. No.
So it was Giuliano Fiore who read the inside pass. He made the interception. Couldn't get there himself, but let's see there. It's a little bit of basketball defense. And as it was flipped out, fortunate bounce Fiore, as he's been all tournament on the ball. Knocked down initially by Cardoso, but Dominguez wisely scooping it up, getting this match level, and there's the kick. Oh, just pushed in front, so still level, Keith.
12 all. Once again, we're seeing a great effort go in here by Brazil. We kind of see them as the underdogs in every match they play because they are so new on the tour. But they did score 2 tries against Scotland. Played so well against France and Samoa, ranked behind them by a considerable margin on the World Sevens series. And Portugal as well. But look, they've got the possession. Martin Schaefer. Felipe Silva is 12. There's the man who got the previous try. Now here's the man who got the earlier try. Alan Martins close to the touchline. And in fact, flag is up.
Yeah, Keith, it's impressive what Brazil are doing here. Competitive, scoring tries. You've seen teams like Mexico, like Uruguay, filling in the extra spot in Vegas and never been anywhere near the level to compete and score tries like Brazil have. So full credit to them, and maybe some good news that they'll be getting a few extra tournaments next year ahead of the Olympic competition in their own home city of Rio.
So Brazil have possession. 12 all. 4.5 minutes to go in the game. This guy again, he's been impressive. Alan Martins from Sao Paulo,
Gold held on.
where the women's tour played a week ago, and now it's with Jose Vareta, David Matush, Estevez. Hit away by Leal. Halfway line, Guedes. And there's the other Matush, the twins remembered, Diego Matush. He's handed it away to Alan Martins. You'd have thought the two brothers on the Portuguese side might have combined a little better there, but never mind. Let's see how Brazil goes, running it up the field, one-handed. Well, how do you like that, Gareth? Just great passing right to left then from Brazil. Alan Martins, very aggressive out on the left wing.
He was, but Moyes says he was held on the ground, didn't release, so advantage now, Portugal. Look at the big man, right through the middle, but he's ankle tapped.
So, Schaefer. Big passing here, big spin passing to left and right. Okay, he's kicked it. He's kicked it to himself. It's a selfie. Halfway line. And it's going to make a try. So Brazil go into the lead. Lucas Duque. Here we have Brazil scoring 3 tries in a row to take the lead.
Historic moment for Brazil. Great recognition. There was no sleeper in the hole. Never before has Brazil had a victory on the HSBC Sevens World Series. 2.5 minutes remaining.
10 seconds.
Lucas Duque going to take his time with the conversion.
So it was right under the post. It was converted, and now it is 19 points to 12. So it's the most points Brazil have ever scored in a World Series game. They've played before, way back when the tour went down to Argentina and to Uruguay. They turned up there under invitation, under the systems that operated then. But here they are getting some invitations to the wider world. Here's the referee, Anthony Moyes.
Dangerous play. You've taken the player out in the air.
Okay.
That is a harsh call. Fiore played the ball the whole way. And a costly one. 7-on-6. Portugal with the advantage and just under 2 minutes to go. Oh, good step.
João Belo. Can the Brazilian defense hold one man down in the one-to-one matchups? Cardoso.
Oh, just getting a fingertip.
Nearly an intercept. Albuquerque. It was.
Ruck is formed there. Kiso hand in the ruck advantage. Portugal. Estevez out wide.
Golly, he knows what to do, this guy. But they've got him. That's fantastic defense. We saw this yesterday in some of their play. They're strong on defense, but this is tough with them with an extra man. And there it is. The try for Diogo Matus. So each of the twins gets a try for Portugal.
Yeah, scrambling defense. Brazil one short this one. But watch the defender, Moses Duque. He just turns his shoulders to the sideline. When the runner comes back on him, he can't deal with Diogo Matus.
So the kick is converted, so 19 all. We have to think now about extra time. Juliano Fiore. Just seconds remaining. The prospect of a sudden death extra time looms large.
Yeah, costly sin binning there. This one isn't over yet.
So Pedro just kicks it short. They go and look for the swinging arms, and it's gone to Brazil. So there's the siren, and away goes Duque. He scored the first try. Moises Duque. The essential thing is they've got to keep possession. A knock on there. The referee's playing advantage. A chance for Portugal. Jose Moreta. Oh, great tackle on him by Felipe Silva. Still the advantage is with Portugal because they have their hands on the ball and they're much more experienced. And Nuno Guedes, in referee's time at the end of the game, is going to win it for Portugal, and that's a cruel result for Brazil.
That's the word I was going to choose, Keith. Sevens rugby can be very, very cruel. Great display from Brazil, but look at the end. Just not enough men on the field and not quite fit enough. He's virtually unmarked to run it in. Great shame for Brazil, who've done a wonderful job here at Las Vegas Sevens. They'll be heading home.
The try is converted. They're very relieved indeed, Portugal, and they've won it over Brazil by 26-19.
USA Sevens in Las Vegas, Nevada rolls on, and you see the points available on this stop, round number 5.